wasp-waisted for my mass. 48 centimeters versus 59 kilos. And your teeth are your own and you don't have dandruff. Take it easy, Dee. I didn't mean to shake your aplomb. Or those twin glands that are not gross, but delicious. I have an infantile bias and have known it since I was 6. 6 months, that is. But the symbol, daughter, encompasses 2 statements, one factual, sex, and the other a matter of opinion, even when stated by a forensic genetohematologist. Gosh, what big words you know, doctor. Mister is correct. On this campus it is swank to assume that everyone holds a doctorate. Even I have one. Ph.D. Do you know what that stands for? Doesn't everybody? I have a Ph.D. too, piled higher and deeper. I raised that maximum to 26 and assigned it as second approximation. Phys ed? Mr. Doctor, you were trying to get my goat. Won't work. I had an undergraduate double major, one being phys ed with teacher's credentials in case I needed a job. But my real major was math, which I continued in graduate school. And here I had been assuming that Dee meant Doctor of Divinity. Go wash out your mouth with soap. My nickname is my initials, D.T., or D.T. Dr. D.T. Burroughs, if being formal, as I can't be Mr. and refuse to be Ms. or Miss. See here, mister, I'm supposed to be luring you with my radiant beauty, then hooking you with my feminine charm, and not getting anywhere. Let's try another tack. Tell me what you piled higher and deeper. Let me think. Fly casting? Or was it basket weaving? It was one of those transdisciplinary things in which the committee simply weighs the dissertation. Tell you what, I've got a copy around my digs. I'll find it and see what title the researcher who wrote it put on it. Don't bother. The title is Some Implications of a Six-Dimensional Non-Newtonian Continuum. Pop wants to discuss it. I stopped waltzing. Huh? He'd better discuss that paper with the bloke who wrote it. Nonsense. I saw you blink. I've hooked you. Pop wants to discuss it, then offer you a job. Job. I just slipped off the hook. Oh, dear. Pop will be really mad. Please? Please, sir. You said that you'd used mad in an ambivalent mode. How? Oh, mad angry because his colleagues won't listen to him. Mad psychotic in the opinions of some colleagues. They say his papers don't make sense. Do they make sense? I'm not that good a mathematician, sir. My work is usually simplifying software, child's play compared with n-dimensional spaces. I wasn't required to express an opinion. The trio started Blue Tango. Dee melted into my arms. You don't talk if you know tango. Dee knew. After an eternity of sensual bliss, I swung her out into position precisely on coda. She answered my bow and scrape with a deep curtsy. Thank you, sir. Oof! After a tango like that, the couple ought to get married. All right. I'll find our hostess and tell Pop. 5 minutes? Front door or side? She looked serenely happy. I said, Dee, do you mean what you appear to mean? That you intend to marry me, a total stranger? Her face remained calm, but the light went out, and her nipples went down. She answered steadily, After that tango, we are no longer strangers. I construed your statement as a proposal, no, a willingness, to marry me. Was I mistaken? My mind went into emergency, reviewing the past years the way a drowning man's life is supposed to flash before his eyes. How could anyone know that? A rainy afternoon when my chum's older sister had initiated me into the mysteries. The curious effect caused by the first-time strangers had shot back at me. A 12-month cohabitation contract that had started with a bang and had ended without a whimper. Countless events which had left me determined never to marry. I answered instantly, I meant what I implied. Marriage in its older meaning. I'm willing. But why are you willing? I'm no prize. She took a deep breath, straining the fabric, and, thank Allah, her nipples came up. Sir, you are the prize I was...